Good morning. I hope you've had a lovely sleep now that we've got 3,480 people live watching us. In fact, if you are watching us, send us a message, will you? Just to let us know there's at least one person there. Just one would make us feel happy. We got about less than 3 hours sleep. Anyway, we've got a few boats there and we'll be 6 in a minute when these are happening. Biggest monkey is roaring down. He's quite a way offshore. We can just see his navigation light. So he'll cross over in probably a couple of minutes. And a little bit back down the end there, we've got origami, which you won't see a thing. Jane, I can only just light up the hull. I can see just a little bit, a little green light rolling back there. You won't see, yeah, that's Rob, he's there as well. And Jane's behind the camera, so there's at least 4 people awake in Lanzarote, 3 here and 1 on the water. No, Kerry's there too, there's 5 of us. So it's quite a nice sailing breeze at the moment. Niels is actually sailing really quite fast, so that's kind of cool. And he'll come along here very shortly. I'll give it a bit of a hooter when he crosses the line. And then it's the conditions, there's whitecaps on the water. Rob was amazed because there's a bit of a swell here, although the breakwater's not moving. And it's probably maybe 12, 15 knots, maybe a bit more. So, and he's heeling over. He's now starting to round up and head down the line. He's flashing his thingo, not yet. He's looking for an indication. Biggest monkey, you're not over the line yet. You're not quite over the line yet. So keep heading out to, or if you come to the breakwater, you will be over the line by the time you get here. And the breeze is, the sea dies down completely once you're behind the area. He's was just flashing his torch.
Roger that.
So he's coming quite solid. We haven't got the rib. We've checked if he's got his motor. He says yes, he's got his motor, but not sure how he will perform when he gets here, because obviously a bit of sea running out there. But in here it's a lot less, so I think he should be all right. But if not, he'll have to sail. We'll go back and get the rib and so on. Then the next decision for us, Kerry, I can see Kerry closing in. He's probably going to be here in about maybe 15, 20 minutes. So we may not have time to go over and do the immediate interview with Niels. We might send him to the marina and we'll wait here for Kerry. And then once Kerry's around, we'll go out and do both of them at the same time. They'll be happy to be here. They've had a good breeze since about midnight last night, something like that. The breeze filled in. It's came in as an easterly, and it'll slowly be swinging now. So the guys behind us, I think they've probably got until about 2 o'clock this afternoon with a reasonable sailing breeze. Then it's on the nose, so it'll go close whether they get around the corner. Get around the corner before it starts to push onto the nose. So they'll all be happy, and it's be really good to think that, oh, he's over the line already. Nah. It's already happened. Sorry, you're probably watching it on the tracker if anyone is up, and he's probably over. Yep. Yeah, I think you just crossed, Niels. Well done. Good to see you. We keep coming, eh?
Thank you. See you.
Yep. He'll be happy. Had a bit of a mixed bag. He's a fast sailor, but he hasn't quite caught some of the leaders. Had his share of strange weather, calms and all that sort of stuff. So I think I can bring the big guns up now and maybe light him up a bit as he's coming through. So can we light him up a bit? No, it's still a little bit far away. So I'll save that light and just go with my super filming headlamp with 5 globes and all the little bits and pieces. So are you having fun, Jane? You having fun?
Where's the fun?
Where's the fun? Here, in Rubicon Marina. Ooh. So we're just saying it's so much better not being in the rib, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how Niels gets on. He's got a bit of manoeuvring room there, plenty of space. So anyway, we'll wait and see how it evolves. So, is that looking spectacular, Jane, in the early hours of the morning? It's a bit of a haze here at the moment. The breeze has picked up in the last 5 minutes.
I'm seeing nothing, this light.
Yeah, it's hazy. What's the view look like? Okay, well, I'll be light. He's still a bit offshore, yeah.
Can't see your face.
No, that's lucky. That's lucky. Fantastic audio. I've got a good face for radio, as they say, Although I had a shave this morning. Ooh. Okay. Still bouncing around a bit. Bouncing around a bit. So,
Really? He's so far away, we can't line him up?
no, he's quite a bit further off than normal. There you go, you might, nope, it's not lighting up. It's still a bit far. I can see it, he's got a reflective tape somewhere there. I can see it bouncing back, but he's now got to push up a bit. The main thing is the sea. Once he gets in amongst those a bit further in, the sea will die off, and then he'll be able to oh, that might help if I push this up a bit. Nope, we're on 79% battery and 79% brightness, 100% brightness now, but we still can't see him. Yeah, he's slowly coming. The boat's bouncing around a bit. And in the meantime, Kerry's charging down behind us. So we'll have to keep coming. Okay, so we've currently got 4 boats. This will make 6. I'm particularly clever with mathematics, or arithmetic. That's what it used to be called. 6 boats, half the fleet. I wonder if Dan's having a lovely sleep right now. Peter would certainly be out of it. They were both really tired when they came in. They were both quite tired. Niels is getting organised with sails. I think the boat's still bouncing around a bit. So it's coming offshore from the breakwater here now, so it's reasonably safe. He's got, it's probably 600, 500 metres or so to the other beach off the side there, so plenty of manoeuvring space. We can come down. I think we'll go down and just get things happening here with the breakwater so we can see his space. I just come across here. Just lighting up the breakwater so you can get a visual reference of, you got the lights there, but it's a bit hard for him to see what's going on. So, the wind's picked up a bit. Okay. It's coming straight out of the breeze is coming straight out of the entrance here, so he's going to he can't sail up, it's a bit too narrow. So hopefully he'll get organised and his engine will tick over. We don't allow big petrol engines. We don't want petrol on board the boat for obvious reasons. So everyone's got electric outboards. I forget which one Niels has got. I think he's got an e-propulsion, and it'll be the 1000 watt. That's the minimum we allow, which is about 3 horsepower. But if you have a lot of stuff on the deck, if you just drop a head sail, big bunches of stuff, it can get challenging in 15 to 20 knots to keep pushing ahead. But he's closing in on us, so it must be something must be working. I think he's still got his main up. Yes, he's still got his main up. I'm not shining the light on him. I'm just giving us lighting up the breakwater. Yeah, he's still closing us, so he's got a motor. And hopefully got enough battery. It was interesting to see Dan had drawn the house batteries down to charge his Remo engine battery. The Remo looks like a slick electric outboard, but the battery capacity is substantially less than the e-propulsion, probably about 1/3 the capacity. So you don't have as much endurance. Yeah, he's motoring straight towards us at the moment. So straight into the breeze. I think he's got a head sail up still, so he can let his head sail remain. Yep, he's kept his main up, but he's making way quite well. That's good. We don't have to get the rib by the look of it. Touch wood. Smile, Jane Jane. Did you hear that smile, everyone? Ooh. Okay, he's looking good. Yep, charging ahead. Absolutely firing. So you should be able to see him there. Can you see that? Without dazzling him. Go down 200 metres and turn left. You'll see the other boats, okay? Good job, mate. Yeah, you're looking great. Okay. So we may have to stay here for Kerry. Okay, so just when you get to the end, turn left, go for the red light, you'll see the other 4 boats. Fantastic. See you shortly. Yep, looking very cool. Looking very cool indeed. And the engine, yeah, it's an e-propulsion, pushing it along about 3 knots, so into this 15 to 20. So that's good to see. And he's got the South Atlantic wind vane, which has been engaged, so I think that's been doing a fair bit of the steering, but we'll find out when we get there. The wind vanes are always an amazing story, you know, the different levels, but Niels is very slick. He's a super competitive sailor, very fast sailor, so he's having fun. He's the only boat here, the only 580 that's only doing the Transat. He'd love to keep going around the world, but can't afford the time. And I think most of you know the story where he sailed this leg last year in the Transat, but when he got here, he had a big project. He's like a civil engineer, I think it is, not an electrical engineer, and he got called back to work. He had to can it and go back to work, so he was very disappointed. But here he is tonight, and he's on his way. All right, we're going to shut this down now and go and see where Kerry is. So all good. You good? You good, Rob? Okay. Goodbye, everybody.